Suppose I am dealing in newspaper. The cost price of that newspaper is 4 rupee for me. If I'll purchase that newspaper, it costs 4 rupee for me, and I will sell that newspaper at the rate of 9 rupee. That means selling price is 9 rupee and cost price is 4 rupee. If I'll sell one unit of that newspaper, I'll get profit of rupees 5. Why 5 rupee? Because of selling price is 9 rupee and that cost for me is what? 4 rupee. So 9 rupee is my profit. And what about my loss? Because of if that newspaper is not sold, that means the 4 rupee is my loss. If the demand pattern in the market is what? Either 10 newspaper, 15, 20, 25 or 30 newspapers. This is what demand pattern. Now question is that how much newspaper I should buy to sell? Because of there is one dilemma. Okay, I will purchase 10 newspaper, 15, 20, 25 or 30 because of the newspaper bundle is available in the multiple of 5. That is either 10 unit I can purchase. It is a minimum right stock. Similarly, I can purchase 15 unit, I can purchase 20 unit, I can purchase 25, I can purchase 30 units. This is what demand pattern. That means I will purchase in this pattern now. So I'm going to create one table. I can purchase either 10, 15, 20, 30 newspaper. It is what my supply. It is what? Supply. I will supply this newspaper. And what about the demand? What about the demand? Demand will be what? Demand will be what? 10, 15. This is what my demand. Demand from the market. If I'll sell 10 unit, supply 10 unit and demand is also 10 unit. This is my supply part. This is my supply part and this is what the demand pattern. Right. If I'll supply 10 unit and 10 units sold in the market, demand is also 10 units. I'll get how much profit? 50 rupee profit I will get. Why 50 rupee of profit I will get? Because of I will get profit on 1 rupee is 5, on 10 rupee that is what? 50 rupee. If I'll purchase supply 10 units and demand is 15, then that means I can give only 10 units. I cannot give rest of 5 customer. I cannot give newspaper to rest of 5 customer. That means my profit remains same. Because of I'm going to supply in the market that is 10 unit and demand is that is equal or more. That means I can't earn more than 50 rupee. Suppose in this case, I will purchase 15 unit and demand is 10. So what happened? I am successfully sell 10 newspapers. That means I earn 50 rupee profit. 50 rupee profit. But 5 newspaper is not sold. Not sold. So I got loss on 5 units and on single newspaper I got loss of 4 rupee and 5 newspaper is not sold. That case 20 rupee is my loss. So on 10 newspaper I got 50 rupee profit. On 5 unit I got 20 rupee loss. So ultimately 30 rupees my profit. What basically I'm going to do, I am creating payoff table. I am developing payoff table. This is what it is, my payoff table. Right, all of you, it is my payoff table. I'm going to prepare payoff table. Suppose I supply 15 units and demand is also 50 units. Supply 15, demand is also 15. What is your profit? Because of I'm getting profit on single unit is 5 rupee. मुझे 5 rupee का profit हो रहा single unit पे, and I'm going to supply 15 units in market and demand is also 15 rupee. I'll get profit of rupees 75. 75 rupees my profit. Supply 50 rupee, demand is 20. Supply 15, demand is 20. What is my profit? Remain 75. Why 75? Because of demand is more than supply. I cannot satisfy the remaining customers. I cannot give the newspaper to remaining customers. That means I'll get profit of 75 only. So on the basis of this pattern, you can prepare it. It might be possible that you are feeling it is quite tough to create table. I'll give you one pattern, one method that is very simple. If we're talking about the diagonal, you can see the demand and supply both are equal. The demand and supply both are equal on diagonal 10, 10, 15, 15, 20, 20, 25, 25, and 30, 30. When demand and supply both are equal, you just multiply that demand and supply by 5, that is profit rupees. So 10 into 5 is 50. 15 into 5 is what? 75. 20 into 5 is what? 100. 25 into 5 is what? 125. And 30 into 5 is what? 150. Right? What happened? Because of on diagonal demand and supply both are equal, I calculate the profit. And we know that when demand is more than supply, the profit remains same. That means the below the diagonal, your profit will be same. Below the diagonal, the profit will be same. Now, I'm talking about this area. I'm talking about this part. Right, in this case the demand is less than supply. Demand is less than supply. That means I will get some loss. How much loss? On the 10 unit I got profit of 50. On the 10 unit I got profit of 50, but in this case I have additional 5 unit which is not sold, so I got 20 rupee loss. So 50 minus 20 is what? 30. Because of the demand, the profit on 10 units is what? 50. But I supplied 15 unit. That means additional जो 5 unit है which is not sold in the market. और single unit पे loss कितने का है? That is 4 rupees. So on 5 unit is what? 20 rupees. So 50 minus 20 is what? 30. Similarly, this profit on 10 units is what? 50. And in case you supply 20 units, that means you supply 10 unit additional. 10 unit additional. The loss on 10 units is what? 40. So 50 minus 40 is what? 10. Or we can say, you can find the difference between 10 and 15 is 5. 15 and 20 is 5. 20 and 25 is 5. 25 to 30 is what? 5. That means the distance between the column, difference between the column is same, that is 5, 5, 5. Iska matlab, you will get a loss of 20 rupee in each case. So 50 minus 20 is what? 30. 30 minus 20 is 10. 10 minus 20 is what? Minus 10. Minus 10 minus 20 is what? Minus 30. Similarly, 75 minus 20. Why am I doing minus 20? Because of the difference between 2 unit is 10. 75 is for 15 units now. 75 profit is for 15 units. And I'm talking about 20 units. That means I supplied additional 5 unit. So loss on 5 is what? 20 rupees. So 75 minus 20 is 55. 55 minus 20 is what? 35. 35 minus 20 is what? 15. Similarly, 100 minus 20 is what? 80. 80 minus 20 is what? 60. 125 minus 20 is what? 105. This is called payoff table. This is called payoff table. In payoff table, there we can prepare loss table also. We can prepare loss table also. It is payoff table. We can prepare loss table also. What is loss table? Control C, Control V. I'm talking about the loss table. The loss table is known as regret table also. That is what? Regret table. Regret table is basically known as loss table. And payoff table is basically known as profit table. In payoff table, we talk about only profit. That means in loss table, what we will talk about? We will talk about the losses. We will talk about the losses. Right. Just a minute. I'll change the color of it because of it is beneficial for me for explanation, right? Okay. You just tell me one thing. If I supply 10 units and demand is also 10 units, can I get any loss? No, I supply 10 units, demand is 10 units. That means there is no loss. If I supply 10 units, demand is 15. Is there any loss? Yes. What is that loss? Because of 5 customers are remaining who is not receive newspaper. If I was able to give them also, I will get how much profit? 25 rupee profit. Because of I can give newspaper to 10 customers and total customer is what? 15. The total customer is 15 and I have 10 newspaper. I gave 10 newspaper to 10 customer, but remaining 5 customer, they didn't receive any newspaper. If suppose I have 5 newspaper, I can give them also. And they will give me what? Profit. How much profit? 25 rupee. So ultimately what happened? I got loss of 25 rupee. This is known as opportunity loss. Similarly, in this case, I cannot provide newspaper to 10 customers. If I provide them to 10 customers, they will give me what? Profit. Definitely they will give profit. And how much that amount? That amount is 50. This is called opportunity loss. Right. Similarly, if I'm talking about this case, I supply 15 unit, but demand is 10. What happened? Till 10 customer, it was okay. But the 5 newspaper remaining with me, that is not sold. And the cost of one newspaper is what? 4 rupee. I got 20 rupee loss. In this case, the demand and supply both are equal. That means I have not received any loss. That means in this table, we are talking about the losses. We are talking about the losses. Right, everyone? Now look at here. It is, a little bit tough to calculate, but I have one method. What is that method? Because of we have payoff table. We have payoff table, and what we will do in payoff table? What we will do in payoff table? We will do one thing. That is what? You just find the maximum value in first row. You just find the maximum value in first row. What is the maximum value in first row? that is 50. You will subtract all values from 50. So 50 minus 50, 0. 50 minus 30, 20. 50 minus 10, 40. 50 minus 10, 60 and 80. What about the next row? In next row, the maximum value is 75. That means what you will do, subtract all values of second row from 75. So 75 minus 50, 25, 0, 75 minus 55, 20, 75 minus 35, 40 and 20. Right. Similarly, in third row, maximum value is 100. So 100 minus 50 is what? 50. That is what? 50. 25, 0, 20 and 40. 75, 50, 25, 0 and 20. In last row, 100. Why 100? Because of in last row maximum value is what? 150. So 150 minus 50 is 100. 150 minus 75 is 75. 50, 25 and 0. This is called regret table. This is called regret table. Right. Now there are certain criteria. Criteria is what? Maxi max. Maxi max is known as maximum out of maximum. So you just find the maximum value. You just find the maximum value of each column. In this column, maximum value is what? 50, 75, 100, 125 and 150 is maximum value. And maximum out of maximum is what? 150. Right. This is what? 150. The another criteria is maxi min. That is what? Maximum profit out of minimum profit. So you just find the minimum value. Out of minimum value, we will select the maximum value. So minimum value in this column. In column 1, minimum value is 50. Second column, minimum value is what? 30. In next column, minimum value is 10. Then minus 10. Then minus 30. What I'm going to do, find the minimum value. And in minimum value, what's the maximum value is what? 50. Maximum value is 50. This is what? Maximin. Number 3 is Laplace. Laplace is basically average. You have to take average of the values. So I'm going to take average of first column. I'm going to take average of first column. That is what? 50. Similarly, I took average of all columns. Right. In average, what you will do, you will select the maximum. Maximum is what? 73. Maximum is what? 73. So this is what? Answer. So ultimately what happened? Control V. Ultimately what happened? The maximax criteria. Maximax is what? 150 for 30 units. It's what? 30 units. And maximin criteria. This is what? Maximin criteria. Minimum and maximum is what? 150 units. 50 units for 50 rupee for 10 units. 50 rupee for 10 units. The answer is 10 units. And next is what? Laplace. These are known as criteria. That means maximum out of average. Maximum out of average is 73. 73 for 20 units. So 20 units. These criteria depend on the personality of a person, right? Now, The next is what? In case of a regret, there is only one criteria, that is what? Mini max. So what you will do, you will find the maximum value. So maximum value of this is what? 100, 75, 50, 60, and 80. This is what? These are known as losses. These are known as losses, right? So in this losses, you just tell me one thing, that which one is minimum loss, because of we prefer minimum loss out of maximum losses. So this is what? Minimum loss. This is what? Minimum loss. So in case of mini max criteria, answer is 20 units. And the question is what? These are the criterias, like it depends person to person. There are some person they want ki I want to earn maximum profit on maximum profit. Ki you just tell me the different alternatives, and different alternatives you just tell me the maximum profit, and out of maximum profit I will choose the maximum criteria. That is what maximax. They are some kind of person, they believe in, you just tell me ki how much I will earn, minimum I will earn in this project, minimum I will earn in this project, minimum, and out of minimum I will choose what? Where I'll get maximum profit. That is called maximum, the maximum profit out of minimum profits. And this, the third criteria, that means third kind of personality, what? They believe in average. You just tell me what is the average profit in this project, what is the average profit in this project, what is the average profit in this project, or alternatives. They will choose that alternative with where they will get the maximum profit. So in case of a maximum profit, the person will get 73 out of average profit, and 73 for 20 units. So answer is what? 20 units. Similarly, there are some negative personality kind of person also. So those person, what they will do, they will talk about negative loss. यदि I'll do this job, minimum like loss कितना होगा, maximum loss कितना हो सकता है, maximum. They are talking about the losses, and definitely that person is also going to choose where he will get minimum loss. That means he will find maximum loss out of minimum loss out of maximum losses. This is what? Minimax, minimum loss out of maximum losses. I hope so it is clear to everyone.